DRIVECLub is finally offline after like 6 years. I think that's when it came out. I think what, back in 2014. And it's another game that has medicine, and the fact that it's on PS4 says a lot, and I'm kind of surprised by it. I don't really have too much to say about DRIVECLub. I had a lot of fun with the game when it first came out. Played with a few friends. We kept screwing each other over and online. But then after some point, I kind of just said, you know what, I'm kind of done with this game. I've always like looked at it because I'm like, alright, it's still a fun game. Maybe I should go back to it. I'm not really big on racing games that much, so especially with the whole how realistic it is. I like something really fast paced and arcadey like Burnout. Even though I used to play like a lot of Gran Turismo back then, especially on PS1. I managed to get a few gameplays of online, and this was actually really last second for me. Like I knew this was going to be offline in like 2020. I thought they pushed it till like maybe August, but like the day it was going offline, which was a couple days ago. This is why I'm kind of late with it. I'm like, oh crap, Jesus. So luckily I already had the game installed because I knew I was going to be covering it eventually. At least I thought it was, depending on how I felt. But I'm doing this now. So I managed to get like a few matches in. And I'm surprised that, I mean, there's probably always been like a lot of people playing it. Like probably besides like a really good fan base. But I was surprised that I found not just one match. I found like a few of them with actually a lot of people. It just depends on the event you're looking for, because I think for me it was hard to tell which ones actually have like a lot of people in there. I just choose the one with like the one that's about to run out of time, so I assume that's when everyone's at. Actually, I have the full game. I don't have the PlayStation Plus edition, practically the free version, and I actually did forgot that this game was actually a PlayStation exclusive. I thought it was on other platforms, but guess not. I'm not the best driver, obviously, so excuse like the bad gameplay. I just got like gameplay at like the last second. Well, maybe not the last second. I didn't know when it officially turned off. I knew I had like less than 24 hours before they finally turned off the servers, so there you go. I remember there was a lot of backlash for the game because the first one, it kept getting delayed a lot, and a lot of people got kind of mad about that. I was like, oh, it kind of sucks, but we're gonna get it eventually. But then it just took a long time for it to come out. I think it got good reviews, but then there was a lot of places that gave it like a lot of bad reviews. I didn't really look into it. I didn't really care. The game was free, so I'm like, might as well give it a chance. I didn't have to buy the full edition, which I think was 25 bucks, but me and my friend said, screw it, we're gonna get it, do the whole game share thing, and then just play it until we finally get done with it. I mean, this game was beautiful, and then I think they had like a weather update, so then there'll be rain and snow, and it was just too beautiful. I actually thought it was real life at some points when looking at it. I don't think this is like the first PS4 game to be like offline after this time, because we're about to go into PS5 territory, so it's only a matter of time before some underrated games go offline with the servers. But for DRIVECLub, I forget what company made the game, but I guess they might be working on something else. I'm not too sure about it. I mean, you can still play the game if you still have it in your library, but I don't think if you've ever downloaded it, there's like no way of getting it like how they got rid of PT. Because I had the game, but then my dumbass deleted the game. Then legit like a day later they said, alright, if you don't have the game no more, you can never re-download it again. And this is before I changed my hard drive. I was eventually going to lose the game, but then the fact that I deleted it the day before they said you can't re-download it again, that was just bad timing. They have a few things that's still in the PlayStation Store, but it says you can't buy it without the season pass. And I don't think you can buy anything like online related no more. Like a few things will still pop up, but the game won't pop up. I don't think the season pass pops up, so technically anything online based you can't get no more, and the game itself too if you don't have it in your library. I guess I'm gonna keep the game installed until I end up needing more space, because there's been a lot of games that's been eating a lot of my data. Call of Duty. So I guess I'm gonna just keep it on. I mean, I can still play it. I never really played too much of the single player. That's not my thing no more. At least I got kind of bored of that aspect. Every time you go online, it just keeps saying like an error had occurred, so it just sucks when games go offline. I covered games in the past of some games going offline, not all of them. But yep, DRIVECLub is officially done. I wonder how many people actually still play the game. I mean, yeah, I found people, but I never knew any like dedicated fan base or communities that actually like, you know, kept talking about it. Except when they said the servers are going offline. I mean, luckily I was told that it was going offline, because otherwise if I didn't see that one article, I probably would never been able to get like one last gameplay. And I didn't really need the gameplay, but it's good to know that alright, you got to play it one last time before it's officially turned off. So I'm a little bit satisfied with that, but I don't know. I wonder how many people are actually sad that this game went offline. I'm already expecting all these games to be offline now. After Uncharted 3, I'm just like, man, it still hits hard. But yeah, goodbye DRIVECLub. It was fun when it first came out, and it was fun when it ended.